Hey YouTube fans, I want to show you a project I'm working on. Nope, it's not the pavers. Okay, I've been doing a little bit of hard landscaping here at home, and I got this. Okay, first of all, let's just talk about this wired solar fence. It's a hot wire. Usually a lot of farmers use it, but my dogs will get into things. That's the problem I have around here. So anyway, you can go to Tractor Supply and get all this, but as I'm planting things in my secret garden, I need to run this hot wire around the things I plant so my dogs don't get into it. So that's the deal. Anyway, I want to show you the JFK hard landscaping. That's me, right? What I'm doing here is I'm trying to create a garden. I'll call it my secret garden, just like the book in the movie. And I had a flooding problem over here, and mud, and my dogs would track it in the house. And you can see I got a lot of clay here. This is from digging everything up. We're still going to work through this, and hopefully I can get some grass growing again. But let's take a tour, my friends. Okay, so what we got going on is we're going to plant in here. Not quite done planting yet. Started, since I got the hot fence up. We'll call it the hot fence, solar power. All right. This will grow about 4 feet high, so when you're walking in here, you're gonna be in nice little cool 4 feet high, if you can imagine. You got this platform here with the ties, right? And this goes 3 high, as you can see. And up here, we're gonna do some trees and shrubs. So as you're walking in, you're gonna be walking through here. You're not walking in mud anymore. You got a French drain under all this that I had to push out back out there. Now you see right here, I got an L shape. I got some ties up here, railroad ties, that I just got from Lowe's. That's where you get them, or Home Depot. They go for about 26 bucks, 8 feet, and they're very heavy. And I delivered all these myself. I got about 40 of them here, so I did multiple trips. I had to bring in the gravel. As you can see, there's gravel there, crushed rock, pea rock, mulch. I also brought in a lot of soil. So find yourself a quarry somewhere local, or have it delivered, but that'll be very expensive. Anyway, that's your business, not mine. But I delivered everything here to be a cost effective and also save some money, obviously. So as we walk through, you can imagine there's gonna be trees and shrubs in this L shape. Trees and shrubs over here on this platform. You're walking through. It's gonna be really cool. You guys are gonna love it next year when I show this off again. Over here, where those rocks are, I'm gonna build a 3 high railroad tie wall coming up into the ground, integrated. It's gonna come back to those trees, close to them, and it's gonna run behind the shed. Okay, not 3 high, but it'll come down 1 as a border, and then I'll have a walkway behind the shed. Right here, where you see the end of this walkway, I'm probably going to do maybe a little brick pillar with concrete here with a solar light on top, maybe 2 feet, 3 feet high. It'll look kind of cool. Cap it off over here, and then same thing over here. Thinking about it, you know, square little pillar with a little light on top. As you can see, the different elevations, I got 3 high here, the other side is just 2, and then there's 3 over there. So I was dealing with these different levels coming down. Like I said, trees, shrubs, flowers, bushes, flowers over here in this little garden. And you take this pathway this way. I'll probably, on this back end of this railroad tie all the way down, I'll probably put some trees and shrubs in this clay area, right? So you're walking into this pathway, you're gonna have stuff growing up on this side. Take it this way. This is what I worked on today. We'll bring it this way. All right, and then we're gonna take it all the way to that tire, the walkway. I'll probably end the walkway at that tire. Keep the railroad ties as a border though as we come out. This will be a walkway, railroad ties, we'll stop. And then from here we'll do the railroad ties kind of close to these trees, and then we'll square it off, come down that hill, and we'll build the railroad ties probably three high into the ground. So I'll like stair step it. It'll look cool, don't worry. And then over here where this ramp is and all in between, I'll just put some, probably not pea rock, probably different, same color, just a little bigger rock in the middle here, maybe a little bit of slate. Basically that's it. And just to cap it off with these trees right here, these trees are American pillar trees. They'll grow about 30 feet tall and only 4 feet wide, so they'll look pretty cool. These guys are like I said, they stay in a pillar. They're natural privacy fence. They won't get too big back here. I planted them 3 feet, I think 3.5 feet wide. Anyway, this one's not doing too well, so I may have to replace that guy. We'll see what happens. But anyway, you already have the trees back here. And then another cool thing that I'm gonna probably do on this back of the shed is get all the license plates that I've been and just start neatly putting them on all the way across the shed. So when you walk back here, you'll see a bunch of license plates all the way down. So that'll be cool. Anyway, maybe with some lights. Anyways, it's called the Secret Garden. Thanks, y'all. Hopefully you give me a thumbs up, but if you give me a thumbs down, that's cool too. All right, y'all.